Now, years late last night, the NIA brought two terrorists, Abdul Mateen Taha and Musafir Hussain Shazib, to Bengaluru for interrogation. Following the apprehension, the suspects will undergo medical assessment at St. John's Hospital before facing the magistrate in Koramangala, Bengaluru today. Now, my colleague Prajwal is joining us to give us the latest updates on this. A very good morning to you, Prajwal. Now, the terrorists have been brought to Bengaluru. Take us through the latest details you have got, and have they managed to get any information out of these terrorists as to who was funding their activities?
You know, at this point of time, it will be very premature to go ahead and see as to who it would be, because the National Investigation Agency has kept all the information under complete wraps out here as well, because this is the initial part of the investigation. And remember that they have also got a 3-day transit warrant and a remand as well. So there are two possibilities: whether the NIA would want to go ahead and produce them in an open court on Monday, where it will be easier for them to go ahead and get a police custody, because usually in cases, once you are produced before the magistrate and because the opponent's lawyer is not present, there might even be possibilities that the accused might be sent to judicial custody too, and the National Investigation Agency might lose out on 2 days of time as well. So this is something which is very important. Secondly, we are getting to understand that the medical procedure will be completed today in itself, and the two accused will also be sent to the magistrate. They will be taken to the magistrate's residence, and in all likelihood, the National Investigation Agency is going ahead and seeking a 14-day custody as well of the accused, is what sources are stating. So the National Investigation Agency wants a 14-day custody of both the accused to go ahead and interrogate and investigate into this particular case. Even if a custody is given as well, the procedure to follow is the questioning, and also first and foremost they will be taken to the spot as well to go ahead and recreate the crime scene as to when they arrived, how they arrived, and what was the mode of transport they used to. And not only that, we will also need to remember that Abdul Mateen Taha has been staying for over a week in Bengaluru city before the blast to go ahead and conduct a recce of this particular private cafe in Brookfield too. So all said and done, who was the one who gave him shelter, or had he used any other IDs as a fake identity as well, is something that has to be seen over here. Because remember that these two individuals have gone ahead and assumed the identities of Hindus when they had stayed at a lodge in Kolkata by the name of Yusha Shahnawaz Patel, and this particular Aadhaar card and its details and the address belong to an individual from the state of Maharashtra in Palghar. And secondly, the Aadhaar card of yet another person by the name of Anmol Kulkarni was used over here, and Anmol Kulkarni hails from Kalburgi in Karnataka, is what the police are stating. And at this point of time, there is absolutely no connect between these, between Musafir Shazib Hussain and the Aadhaar card that has been obtained on them as well. So that has been ruled out completely. So where did the accused go and get these Aadhaar cards is something which the National Investigation Agency is seeing. And also now, what will be the mode of questioning? As you pointed out, yes, the financial angle will definitely be determined, but not only that, they will also be questioning as to what was the main intention as well, whether it was only Islamic Caliphate or whether they had any other ulterior motive too. And the timing of the blast is also being questioned, which is on the 1st of March. And not only that, it is also being stated that Abdul Mateen Taha was in contact with a person by the name of Colonel, who is wanted across the nation in over 17 cases by the National Investigation Agency as well as the other central agencies of India too. So what was the connect between Taha and this particular person named as Colonel, and what is Colonel's real identity, and where does he operate out of? Because in 2020, in the Al Hind module case as well, the name of Colonel was heard too, and he was largely operating out of Middle East. And also the modes of transaction which has been done, whether it was dark web or whether it was Indian currency, and whether the funds has been transferred through crypto wallets as well, and what was the mode or medium of communication that was being used by the accused too, because Abdul Mateen Taha was wanted in around 6 to 7 cases in the state of Karnataka. So we will need to wait and watch in for all these developments. But first, whether it will be a judicial custody or a police custody will have to be seen once the accused are produced before the magistrate.
Right, Prajwal, stay with us. We have some footage which we would like to show our viewers, which is the latest footage just coming in. And after that, I'll come back to you again. Now, viewers, those are the visuals. Now, viewers, those are the visuals from the lodge where the accused was staying. Republic has accessed those visuals. Now, Prajwal, we are looking at those visuals, you know, those are the visuals of the lodge where the accused were staying. Now, you are saying that they were staying under false identities, fake identities in various locations. And if I'm not wrong, the NIA, the Central Agency and the state police agencies of West Bengal, Telangana, Karnataka and Kerala were involved in the operation. So could you take us through how exactly were these terrorists nabbed? Because we know that prize money was also announced for any information on them. So did these agencies get information from a civilian about their whereabouts?
You know, Guinea, first and foremost, the prize money was around 3 lakh rupees in 2022, from 2020 to 2022, but it was increased to 10 lakh rupees as well by the National Investigation Agency after it took over the case on the 3rd of March, 48 hours after this particular blast. This particular CCTV goes ahead and establishes the fact that Abdul Mateen Taha was closely coordinating the escape routes as well as the travel routes, even for Musafir Hussain Shazib as well, because both of them have traveled in different routes and from different states. First and foremost, Musafir Shazib Hussain, the bomber, once he placed the bomb, has gotten onto a BMTC bus and has moved from Brookfield to Gorguntepalia on the outer ring road. And once he was in Gorguntepalia, he's boarded a KSRTC bus. He's travelled to KSRTC and he's reached Kalburgi via Ballari as well. And he's changed 2 to 3 buses and he's also changed his outfit as well. After which he has travelled from Kalburgi to Nellore in Andhra Pradesh. And from Andhra Pradesh, he's travelled all the way to Kolkata via Odisha, and all this is being done by road as well. So these plans as well as the tickets was being closely coordinated by Abdul Mateen Taha. On the other hand, Abdul Mateen Taha, after he had gone ahead and conducted a recce in Bengaluru city, had gone to the Triplicane area of Chennai where they were staying at a private lodge as well. And from the lodge, he's left the Chennai city on the 5th of March is what we get to understand. And after the 5th of March, he's reached Kolkata exactly 7 days after this incident, meaning to say that he's travelled by road. And on the 12th of March, both Abdul Mateen Taha, who's the mastermind, and the bomber Musafir Shazib Hussain have met, and on the 13th of March they check into a hotel on the outskirts of Kolkata. They have stayed there for a day, and after 24 hours and producing fake Aadhaar cards and ID cards, they have also moved away to the East Midnapore region as well, and they have stayed there for a period of time in this particular guest house called as the Dream Guest House. And these are the footage that we are seeing going ahead on our screens and seeing over here. So we will need to understand as to who other than Abdul Mateen Taha and Musafir Shazib Hussain had gone on to coordinate for the tickets as well for the accused to travel to and fro from Bengaluru as well as from Tamil Nadu to Kolkata.
All right, Prajwal, thanks a lot for that information. We'll, of course, keep a close watch on the developments out there. Meanwhile, viewers, let's listen in to what Siddaramaiah had to say on the Bengaluru cafe blast.
So I thank NIA and also the Karnataka police people. They could able to trace the accused persons and arrested them in Kolkata. ಅವರು ಈಗ ಕಲ್ಕತ್ತಾದಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವರು ವಿಚಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ.
ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೆಳಗಾವಿಯಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಓಡಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದು ವಿಚಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ತಾನೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು.